Why?
During a trip with my fiancée, I was suddenly dumped by her. It's true that I made her wait while I helped a lost child at a rest area. But that doesn't connect to marrying my boss. The situation was so out of the blue that I couldn't grasp what was happening, and I just stood there, dumbfounded. Perhaps noticing something was off about me and worrying. The child I had helped earlier ran over to me. However, the next words out of the child's mouth were beyond my wildest imagination.
If you're planning revenge, I'll help you.
At that moment, I didn't realize how serious those words were. My name is Michael Thompson. I'm just an ordinary office worker.
Michael, you can't even handle this kind of work as a manager.
Excuse me.
People who luck into their position like you can't understand the feelings of a highly capable person like me. Can you imagine how disappointed I am?
But this task is really unreasonable. It's a 3-person job that takes 2 days, and you're asking me to do it alone in 1 day.
That's because I had high hopes for you.
I'm afraid I couldn't meet your expectations.
Well, it was stupid of me to entrust the job to someone without the skills. It's all my fault, right?
No, that's not the case.
Oh, then who's the most at fault?
It's my lack of effort.
Oh, is that so, right? There's no way someone as excellent as me could be at fault. It's all on you, isn't it?
My boss, Bruno's unpleasant laughter echoed throughout the office. I was just worn out from days like these. But on the contrary, there was something good in my personal life. I was going to marry my girlfriend of 4 years, Jessica.
You finally proposed, and I'm relieved.
Thank you for your patience.
I thought you didn't want to get married. Honestly, I was worried.
I have to make up for making you feel insecure by ensuring your happiness.
Of course. Especially for the wedding, I'm going to be particular.
Yeah. I'll accept any request.
As for the preparations, I'll mostly take care of them, so leave it to me.
Got it. I've deposited $50,000 for the wedding expenses into your account, so please work within that budget.
It's the money you've saved up through hard work. I'll make sure to use it wisely.
Well, to be honest, it'd be a problem if it all got used up.
It's too late to say that now.
Come on, give me a break. How lavish of a wedding are you planning?
Well, let me tell you about the plan I'm checking out. There are about 5 options.
She said, bringing over a large pile of materials and started explaining. Seeing her talk so happily, I truly felt that we were going to get married. Hey, I have a suggestion.
What? Is it about the wedding?
No, not related at all. How about we go on a long trip for the first time in a while?
Why all of a sudden?
We've mostly been going to nearby places we've already visited when we go out, right? Not exactly for a change of scenery, but still.
Well, that might be true.
Is there a place or a store you've wanted to visit?
If that's the case, there's been a spot I've been interested in.
Then let's go there.
Yay! I've been wanting to check out this place.
Let's see, yeah, it looks good. Let's go here. The following week, I drove her to the destination. It's been a while since we drove on the freeway.
Is that so?
Huh? Wasn't it?
Oh, no. It might be. Oh, but can we stop at the rest area?
Okay. I was thinking of taking a restroom break anyway, so that works out. Upon arriving at the rest area, we headed to the restroom. When I finished first and was waiting outside, huh? What's that? A child is crying.
Mommy, where are you?
There were people around, but no one seemed to approach. I couldn't just ignore it and quickly went over. Are you lost? What's your name?
Nathan Miller.
Did you get separated from your mom? Let's look for her together. The boy, who introduced himself as Nathan, seemed to be about a fifth grader. He was carrying a fancy camera over his shoulder.
Thank you.
Sure. Can you tell me where you got separated from your mom? Just then, Jessica came back from the restroom.
Thanks for waiting. Sorry, I took so long. Oh. Who's this kid?
Looks like he's lost. I thought we'd help him find his parents.
What? Why?
What do you mean, why? He's in trouble.
You could have just left that to someone else. We're going to be late for our reservation.
No, but still. I can't just leave him.
Which is more important to you, our date or some random kid?
Hey. That's not a nice way to put it.
I'm just stating the facts, you know?
Nathan looked anxious as Jessica and I argued. It was not the time to be showing him an argument. Nathan, right? Sorry to keep you waiting. Let's go look for your mom.
Yeah, thank you.
That's a cool camera you've got there. Did you get it as a present?
Yeah, I was taking photos and got separated from my mom.
I see. You got too caught up in it, huh?
This is ridiculous. It's his own fault.
Stop saying that. Jessica, help out, will you?
What? You've got to be kidding me. I don't want to.
Is that so? Then wait in the car for me.
Fine. I will. You go on ahead.
Jessica angrily walked back to the car.
I'm sorry.
Why?
The lady seemed mad. Are you okay?
It's okay. Don't worry about it. I walked around the rest area with Nathan.
I'd like to take some photos. Is that okay?
Hey, shouldn't finding your parents come first? But, okay, go ahead.
Thank you.
He finally showed a smile and started taking various photos. I wanted to tell him to focus on finding his parents, but seeing him happy was reassuring. Luckily, we found his mom in just a few minutes.
Nathan!
Mom.
Are you Nathan's mom? I'm glad we found you.
Nathan, who is this?
He helped me look for you when I got lost.
Oh my. Thank you so much.
Don't mention it. I'm just glad he's safe.
He tends to get lost in his camera and not pay attention to his surroundings. I'll be more careful.
Well, I'm in a hurry, so I'll be going.
Could I at least get your contact number? I'd like to thank you properly.
No need to worry about that. I rushed back to where Jessica was waiting in the car. Then, I realized something unbelievable. What? The car's gone. What's going on? The car was nowhere to be found, even though I was sure that was the place. I hurriedly took out my phone to contact Jessica. Right then, a message arrived.
I have no use for you anymore. Goodbye.
That was all she left, and she was gone. Wait a minute. Just because I made her wait while helping a lost child, she'd do this? I was filled with disbelief. I had no idea what I should have done. There was no right answer. I was just standing there, unable to do anything.
Is something wrong?
Oh, well, how should I say?
If you're in trouble, please tell me. I haven't thanked you for earlier.
Actually, my fiancée who was supposed to wait in the car has left me.
What? She left you?
Yes.
That's terrible. Is there any sign she'll come back?
It doesn't seem likely.
If you'd like, why not come with us?
Sorry.
We were on our way to visit my hometown. If it's okay with you, you're welcome to spend the night at our place.
I really appreciate the offer, but wouldn't I be a bother?
It's no trouble at all. It's a way to thank you for helping my son.
Hey, mister, let's go. My grandparents are super nice.
Are you sure that is okay?
Yes. Then it's settled. I'll let my parents know.
Thank you. I'll be in your care. It was an unexpected turn of events, but there seemed to be no way to get in touch with Jessica. Judging it better than being stranded at the rest area, I decided to go along.
This is our car.
Such a nice car.
Mom makes a good living.
Nathan. Don't say unnecessary things, okay?
The car Nathan's mother Lisa belonged was a black sports car. I got in with some hesitation and we set off. On the way to Lisa's parents' home, we talked about various things.
What do you do for work, Michael?
I'm a manager at a trading company.
A manager? That's impressive.
Not at all, I'm just getting scolded every day. Not impressive at all.
Why not?
My boss is what you'd call an excellent individual, highly educated and perfect at his job.
He scolds you every day even though he's perfect?
Compared to him, I have an average education and no special skills, yet I'm a manager. He probably doesn't like that.
For such a reason? It's not about being incompetent or anything?
It's more like he assigns me tasks that are impossible to complete.
So, he knows it and still gives you those tasks.
Exactly. It's not work, it's harassment.
It's embarrassing for adults to behave like that.
I think so too. Oh, never mind me, what do you do, Lisa?
Me? I'm a lawyer.
Wow. A lawyer, that's amazing.
Is it?
It's not something you can become easily, right? There must be a lot to learn.
Well, I did study a lot. Saying I became a lawyer easily might sound cool in a way.
I've never met a lawyer before or had a conversation with one.
I didn't expect our first conversation to happen under such circumstances.
I like talking to people from different industries. If you don't mind, please tell me about being a lawyer.
I can talk about it as much as I'm allowed. In return, you'll tell me about your job, right?
Nathan had fallen asleep in the back seat, tired. We enjoyed talking about our jobs as we headed to our destination.
We're here. This is my parents' home.
It's a beautiful house.
Don't worry, I've already talked to my parents. Look, Nathan. We're at Grandma and Grandpa's place.
I never imagined I'd be visiting the home of someone I just met. I greeted Lisa's parents nervously. I'm Michael Thompson. I'm sorry for the sudden visit.
No worries, we've heard all about you from Lisa. Thank you so much for helping our grandson.
It was nothing.
A benefactor to our grandson is a benefactor to us. You're welcome here, please come in.
Thank you. I'll be in your care. I was bewildered by the warm welcome but felt happier.
Michael, are you staying over tonight?
He'll go back with us. He doesn't even have his luggage.
Lisa's place and mine are in the same direction, so I'll get a ride back with her.
Is that so? By the way, what kind of work do you do?
I'm a manager at a trading company.
Oh, a manager, that's something.
We had a similar conversation in the car.
Everyone here, though just met, seemed kind. I was treated to more food than I could eat and had a great time. Still, no word from Jessica.
Man, you are quite the remarkable young man these days.
Not at all.
How about it? Would you consider marrying my daughter?
Excuse me.
Hey, Dad! Don't say weird things.
Lisa has been raising her son alone since she divorced 5 years ago, studying to become a lawyer in the process and passing the bar. I'm proud of her for her hard work.
That's admirable.
Dad! Stop it! Don't say strange things to Michael. We just met.
What are you talking about? I'm just thinking of your happiness.
I hurried to stop what seemed like an impending argument between parent and child. Let's all just calm down for a moment.
Michael, I'm sorry about this. Shall we head back?
What's all this? You should stay over tonight.
I've said from the start that wasn't the plan. Both Michael and I have plans.
I see. Michael, feel free to come back anytime.
Thank you. I definitely will if the opportunity arises. I got back into Lisa's car and she drove me home. We said our goodbyes in front of my place. Thank you for today.
It was our pleasure. We just wanted to thank you for helping our son.
The food was delicious, and I had a great time.
Sorry about my dad saying weird things.
Oh, don't worry about it. Your dad seemed a bit drunk, after all.
It's nice that he's concerned about me, but it can be a bit much.
Just as I was about to wrap up the conversation, Nathan tapped my shoulder.
Hey,
What's up?
if you're planning revenge, I'll help you.
Revenge? What are you talking about?
You were left by your fiancée, right? If you're planning revenge, just let me know, I'll help.
Hey. Kids shouldn't be talking about such scary things. At that point, I hadn't even thought about what to do about Jessica.
Hey, I want to see your house, Michael.
My house? There's nothing much to see.
Is that okay?
Sure. I owe it to your family for taking care of me, so at least I can offer you some drink.
Thank you. I'm sorry for my son's whims.
Not at all. Please, come in. As I opened the door and entered, I noticed Jessica's bag in the entrance.
Oh, are you back?
Jessica. What's the meaning of this?
Huh? What do you mean?
What do I mean? Don't play dumb. Why did you leave me? Seeing Jessica's face, my anger surged. But she remained smug, as if mocking my anger.
Why are you so mad?
Of course, I'm mad after what you did.
Can't take a joke anymore?
Leaving your fiancé at a rest area is a joke to you.
It's settled in my mind.
Enough with the jokes.
Taking a joke seriously and getting mad on your own, who's the crazy one here?
Jessica, what's gotten into you? You're like a different person.
Maybe you just never really saw me for who I am.
What are you talking about? It's been a tough day.
Like I said, it was all a joke. A guy without a sense of humor isn't attractive, you know?
The more I got angry, the more she egged me on. I thought it was endless until Nathan spoke up.
Hey, ma'am, is cheating something you joke about?
What?
Can you explain this photo?
He pulled out a photo. It was Jessica and my boss Bruno. Holding hands, looking like a couple, they were smiling at each other. This is Bruno. He was at the rest area.
It was a coincidence I got this photo. So, ma'am, is this a joke?
Hey Jessica. Explain this.
Oh, you found out? Let's break up then.
You were really cheating on me with Bruno.
Well, he's impressive and awesome.
Why was he there?
It was convenient for his work, so it was a good place to meet.
So you never intended to go to that restaurant?
Right. I just needed you to drive me to the rest area.
How long have you been seeing him?
I met him on a dating app about half a year ago. I was surprised to find out he's your boss.
You don't feel bad about what you did?
Not at all. It's your lack of charm that's to blame. We're done.
She was completely unapologetic. I was so angry, I could barely see straight. What was all the time we spent together for? As I was lost for words, Lisa, who had been silent up until then, suddenly spoke up.
By the way, you two were engaged, weren't you?
Huh? So what? That's none of your business, right?
No. As a lawyer, I can't overlook this situation.
Wait, you're the mother of the kid from back then?
So what?
Wow, you're a lawyer. But I'm not married, and I'm free to date whoever I want.
That's true when you're just dating.
Huh?
Once you're engaged, you're liable for compensation if you break it off. Didn't you know?
Compensation. You're joking, right?
I'm a professional. Unlike you, I don't make pointless jokes.
Wait. I didn't know breaking off an engagement could lead to compensation.
It's easy to find out with a simple online search.
I don't know anything about the law.
If an engagement is unjustly broken off, it can lead to a breach of contract or tort, and you may be liable for compensation and other damages.
Stop talking nonsense. I can't pay it. I don't have the money.
That's not my problem. After being humiliated like this, I won't stay silent.
What about the $50,000 I received from you? Can I use that for the compensation?
No way. That was just temporarily given for the wedding.
Wait. It was just a joke, you know.
Still making those pointless jokes. You should think about the situation you're in. Jessica, who had been all smiles until now, was completely cornered.
By the way, is your affair partner Bruno married?
Huh? Oh, that is.
Yes, he is. He's been married for 5 years.
Michael. Don't say unnecessary things.
That's a problem. Let's also claim compensation from him.
Thank you. Can I ask for your help with everything?
Of course.
Wait. I've spent all the money I had on dates with Bruno and even got into debt.
Don't tell me you were planning to use the $50,000 I gave you to pay off that debt.
I mean,
Easy to figure out. I'll be taking back the full amount.
please. Even just half would be okay. Let me use it to pay off the debt.
No way. Not a single cent.
We were engaged at one point, weren't we? Please.
It's precisely because we were engaged that I can't forgive you, don't you get it?
I'm really sorry. I didn't know anything about the law and got carried away.
I'll never forgive you. Be prepared.
Why has it come to this?
Jessica's scream echoed in the entrance. That marked the end of my relationship with her. Months later, I was on the phone with Lisa. Lisa, thank you so much. Thanks to you, I managed to get Jessica to pay $20,000 in damages.
I'm glad I could help. And about Bruno's case.
He didn't just get hit by a claim from me, but his wife as well, causing him a significant financial blow.
It turned out to be over $50,000 in payments, it seems.
It appears Bruno's knew I was Jessica's fiancée.
I see.
That's why he harassed me every day, intending to drive me to quit.
What a shameful reason. And what's his current situation?
After the incident spread through the company, he lost his place and resigned.
Well, that figures.
It seems Jessica also broke up with him. I never thought their relationship would last from the start. Bruno has lost both his wife and his job, apparently spending his days in a slump. He is not even looking for work. As for Jessica, she's living in fear of debt collectors. She's mentally exhausted and can't sleep, seemingly on the brink of her limits. I have no sympathy for either, as they brought this on themselves.
With Bruno gone, how's work?
I couldn't be happier. I'm really enjoying my job, looking forward to going to the office every day.
I thought so. You sound so much clearer now.
Do I? I wasn't aware, but I guess it shows, huh?
I thought you might be depressed after breaking up with Jessica.
Of course, I was down at first. After all, I did truly love her.
I understand.
But now, I've sorted out my feelings. The engagement being called off feels not so bad, after all.
That's good to hear.
By the way, would you like to go out for dinner sometime?
Oh.
Of course, I'd like Nathan to come too. I want to thank you for everything.
Sure. I'd love to.
A week later, I visited my favorite restaurant with Lisa and Nathan. As we were enjoying our meal and chatting, Nathan suddenly spoke up.
Hey, I've got a great idea.
What's that?
Why don't the two of you, being divorcees, start dating?
Nathan, what are you saying?
But clearly, even I think you'd be good together.
Please never mind him saying strange things.
No. An awkward silence followed. Yet, I thought it might be an opportunity.
You definitely should date. Come on, be brave.
Nathan, that's enough.
Maybe, being brave is the right move.
Sorry?
Lisa, would you consider dating me?
Wow.
As I received your support through this ordeal, I found myself drawn to you.
Really?
Michael, you like my mom? Yeah.
Nathan. Please be quiet for a moment.
What do you say? Lisa blushed, looking embarrassed. After a few seconds of silence, she spoke.
I've been interested in you for a while, Michael.
Really?
But I have a son, and I thought it wasn't right for me to say anything.
That doesn't matter to me.
So, hearing you say that, I'm really happy.
Does that mean it's a yes?
Yes. If you're okay with me, I'd be honored.
Yay, so happy.
You're celebrating before us.
Because I'm happy. Hey, where are we going on our day off?
Slow down, okay?
No, let's decide. Where shall we go? With my relationship with Jessica gone, and my future once again a blank slate, I began to draw my own future, little by little. Hoping this modest happiness lasts forever.